People always talk about how haunted New Orleans is because of like the history behind it. What's up? All right, this is Evelyn.
Hi.
She's my best friend.
You my best friend.
But today we're here because we're gonna tell you, we're gonna do a story time. But this happened last year when we went to New Orleans for a bachelorette. When they say New Orleans is haunted, they really mean like New Orleans is haunted.
We were down there, we went down there for a bachelorette party for one of our sorority sisters. So we got there like the night before anybody else at about like 10 p.m.
The hotel wasn't like in this bougie ass street. You basically don't want to walk there, walk at night by yourself. So we got in there. It looked nice, you know, it looked vintagey. There wasn't anything that we thought of like, oh, this place is definitely haunted. It was just, it looked nice from the inside.
Denise is like super into spiritual, supernatural activity.
I am.
Even though she's super freaked out by it.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's fine. So we finally got into the lobby and we checked into our room, and the receptionist, concierge, we'll call her, are we calling her Judith? Okay.
Oh, jeez. Judith, you know who you are.
Sorry, we couldn't think of a cuter name for you. It's like, you guys do know it's a haunted city, don't you? And we were like, yeah, but like we just kind of like laughed it off. Like,
I was a little bit freaked out, but I wasn't gonna let that like freak me even more out, because I was like, it's fine, like Evelyn's right here, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna protect her, you know? She was like, okay, so like I see that you guys had booked a 2-queen bed room. And then she's like, did you want to keep that? Because I actually see that we have a king size
room with a 1 king size bed.
Yeah. And Denise and I were just like, you know, we're chickens. So we're probably gonna end up like sleeping in the same bed. So like a 1
might
king,
as well.
Yeah, might as well. We walked up to that room. It was on the 3rd floor in the corner of one of the buildings in the back.
You had to actually walk outside in the dark to get to where your room is at.
So from here to this corner is where our room was at, and this is nighttime.
You had to go up the elevator. So
the elevator was kind of sketchy too, I feel like.
It was old.
We opened the room, the lights were on.
Yeah.
So there was like nothing creepy in the sense that like it was like dark or anything like that, but there was still like a creepy vibe.
We didn't even go into the room. We literally just stayed outside in the room, and we just like stared inside, and we're like, yeah, no, this is not it.
No, it just felt,
there was just an
odd.
Yeah, you didn't want to go in. Like, you obviously can, but there's just something that's just like, don't go in.
Yeah.
And we're like,
we can't really explain like the feeling. Like if you felt that, you know, you obviously can understand. But, you know, like you just get like a gut sense, you know, that tells you like don't go forward. Like turn back and never return. Denise and I are both, you know, like believers of the supernatural. Denise especially, like I said, is very sensitive to like the supernatural and stuff like that. So we were just like, no, we're not gonna take a risk. Our other room is still available, no big deal.
Yeah.
Let's go do that one. We go back downstairs to the lobby to see Judith, and we're like, hey, this room was giving us all kinds of weird vibes. Yeah. Do you have the other room available? She didn't give us like our original room. She sent us to this other room.
Yeah, this was on the 2nd floor.
Yeah, because the first room that we went to was on the 3rd floor. And this one was a floor down.
Yeah, but it was at the very opposite side. We had to go walk in the dark again.
We took a different elevator.
Yeah. And we got to like the floor. So we're walking towards what our room was going to be. I put in the key to the door and it turns green, which obviously means open the door. So try like and it doesn't open. So we're like, okay. And so I try again and it still does not open. I try like another time and
you like put that the third time that you tried opening it, you like definitely like
put in your weight into the door, yeah. But it just would not work at all. And it's not like there was anything lodged into it, because once I put like my whole weight, it just flew open as if like nothing was holding it there, but somebody just from the other side just pulled it out.
Because it wasn't like she like tackled the door or anything like that, you know, like she just shoved a little bit, but this thing like just flew open, like somebody was on the other end just like pulling the door open.
Yeah. And so after that, it was just completely dark in the room, and I was like, what the heck?
Like we both like looked at each other and we were like, WTF. We were like, okay, the it's fine, just the lights are off. That's why it's a little creepy. So like obviously just flip the lights on. Yeah. So like we both looked at each other. We hadn't said a word, but it was like, are you gonna open it?
And we're like, no.
Nah.
But finally I went in. I didn't actually go in all the way. I just went in enough to where I can go and turn my body towards Evelyn, still like looking at her outside, while my back was towards the room, and I was just flipping up and down the switch, and it would not work.
And we get it, you know, like electrical problems. You try to make sense of the situation, basically. But for sure, like once we got to the room, like before you had even like put the key card in, something just felt off. Yeah. Anyway, needless to say, we got the heck up out of there.
And we ran.
Yeah, Judith! We were like, Judith! We need a new room.
She knew what was going on before we even told her.
Can we just get like another room? You're never gonna believe what just happened to us. And then she's just like,
did she hold the door on you guys?
bro, freaking dead. Like,
What, Judith? Who did what now?
Because we didn't even tell her what happened.
We haven't even given her any explanation. We had felt
a presence, okay?
And not even offering her any kind of explanation. And then she's just like, oh, like she knew what was going on. We were like, excuse me? Say what now? She got us into our original room that we booked
on the ground
floor, and she walked us to that room
because we were not gonna walk by ourselves.
She went in first. She turned all the lights were on, thankfully, but we made her go in the bathroom. We made her pull open the shower curtain.
We made
look
her
under the bed,
turn on the TV, make sure it worked.
Yeah, she checked it all. She's like, so do you guys want to hear a little bit more about this place? And she gave us like the whole history of it and everything.
Yeah. And in the lobby, there's one of the rooms that's called the Devil's Mansion. So once you walk into the room, it's kind of like a family room type of thing in the middle, and then at the two ends there's a bedroom, and she will only go into one room for towels only. She will not go into the other room because she says she just doesn't like going into the room itself. So
there's a radio that is always playing in one of the rooms, the room that she doesn't ever go in. Apparently like this radio is playing at all times. It doesn't matter if it's off or if it's like unplugged. It's just playing always.
And there's other rooms in that same like in the lobby upstairs where the Devil's Mansion is at, but they said they only use it as storage. Nobody ever goes up there, and she's always hearing footsteps upstairs, like running. Nobody's there. Like it's only her at night.
Oh, there's also like a piano in the lobby area, like out of sight of like the concierge
area, like where you check in.
Yeah, that sometimes she'll like just like hear like the piano playing, and obviously she's the only one there.
When the woman that she was referring to as holding the door on us from our second floor that we tried to go to, it was a woman in white that she had. Did she like fall from the stairs or something like that?
I think she was like newly married or something. One of the workers was kind of like not really tormented by this woman in white. But apparently, like, she could never go into that room.
Mhm.
Like, it didn't matter, you know, like how hard she tried to push on the door. Apparently, this woman in white would just not let her into the room.
Mm-mm. Like we said, you have to walk outside. And then there's a mural painted on the wall.
And she pointed out, like, the mural, and she's like, look at this, like, mural, and tell me if you see anything weird about it. And, like, right away, like, I pointed out this woman's face. I don't know, like, what it was. It was pretty creepy. Like, all of the other paintings, you know, look like
Paintings. Like it was painted
yeah,
on.
but this one specific face looks real. Like, it stands out from all of the other paintings, and it's weird. Like, the eyes just like follow you. It's really creepy.
And one of the nights, or one of the days, one of the afternoons, we were taking a nap, and then she woke up from the nap.
Yeah,
But
like, I woke up because I heard something like rustling around, like, in the bathroom area, and I just like heard things moving around. I had like woken up, I hadn't opened my eyes, but like I was obviously aware of my surroundings. And I was just like, Denise is right next to me, like I feel her right next to me. So like I went back to sleep. I was like, I'm not dealing with this, you know, like whatever's in there, just please don't be there when I wake up. I was gonna tell her because it was like, I just wanted to know if maybe she heard something too, and maybe like it wasn't just me being crazy, but like clearly stuff was being moved around, you know. As soon as it, like, the words left my mouth, you know, like something happened, she was like, stop, no more.
No.
Tell me when we're on the plane. Yeah.
So that was our experience.
Yeah.
There.
I mean, overall, like, it was a fun time. We had a great time.
Yeah.
I'd honestly like to go back, especially to see Judith. What a girl! In New Orleans, it's like such a beautiful city. The food was bomb.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Bourbon Street is everything that you hear it is and more. So much fun. So definitely not trying to get anybody.
You guys need to go visit over there.
Because, like, I mean, obviously, like, we didn't die.
Right.
We're not
We're
ghosts.
fine.
You're
We're
not a
fine.
ghost, right? I'm not a ghost. Right. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
So, yeah.
But we hope you enjoyed our story time in NOLA.
And hopefully you'll hear more stories soon.
Yes, we're gonna go to Miami.
Yeah, trying to, you know.
Hopefully.
So if you want a funner trip, you know,
comment down below.
feel free.
Cash app us. But yeah. Alright guys, see y'all next time. Bye.
Did we both do a peace sign?
I think so. Oh god.